is happening? Oh my God. Good morning, everybody. And happy Monday. If you have equities, I don't know how happy your Monday is, but good morning. And yeah, wow, what a move overnight. Good morning to all of you here in the Discord or in the YouTube chat. Go ahead and say what's up. We have SW, Mr. Kofifi, Dragon Spec, Liquid Flows, welcome back. Nick for a Tick, HD, Retberg, Darren, Cyrus, Magic, Mel, Pat, Bird, Shady Lady, Double G, Angus in the building, Noah Schwartz, James Hansen, SN, Mr. Moon, Trust the Process, Dan, Trading Journal, Strictly Trade Biz, Slothflaw there, Chem Dog, J. Scott Glockman, good morning, Gringo El Diablo, Fun Tasty John, Trader Page, G-Dub, good morning, Charisse, Jay, Cabot, John. Good morning, good morning. Wow. Well, I'm going to preface today's show with this. If you are going to trade today, number one, you should be trading on the micros, not on the minis. Because, I mean, so just ever since I just got on here, the market has moved from 635 to 705. That's 70 points in 2 minutes. This is a market that can absolutely wreck you and destroy you because the spreads are, I mean, it's moving so fast here, but I can't even see this. It's moving so darn fast. $4. Let's call it $4. The spreads in the NQ are $4, which means that if you're trading any sort of size in this, you're probably going to get stopped out almost immediately. So be careful out there. Travis Bickle has done $1,000 with my one micro this morning. I have to put the question out there. Did anybody put on a short for Globex Open at 6 p.m. and is still in that short? Even with a micro, even if it's just one micro, did anybody do that? Anybody out there in YouTube land and Discord land? Because that's a big ask. I mean, that's like probably the hardest hold of your life because you never think that the Globex session is going to bring 1,000 points in the NQ. I mean, if you did that, you were very risky, of course, but you're a legend. I did at 4 a.m., 4 micros in the ES. Wow. Dakota did it. I don't know if Dakota's still in the trade, though. I mean, putting on the trade is one thing. Holding it is an entirely different universe because nobody expects a Spanish Inquisition, and nobody expects that the market's going to roll 1,000 points for the Globex session. It's a crazy, crazy move. It's very rare that you're ever going to see this in your lifetime. The Nikkei had its worst day since... Anybody have any stats on that? Let's see the Nikkei. Good old Nikkei over here. Anybody have stats on that? 1982. Thank you, SW. The worst day since 1982. Look at this. Oh my God. 35,400 down to 31,400. Oh, just 4,000 points. No big deal. Down 7.6%. Oh my God. You know what I was doing when all of this was happening? I was sleeping. You Globex folks, you folks across the pond had an amazing opportunity here. But again, this is going to be one of the most difficult days of trading simply because the spreads are so wide and it's moving so fast. This is an extremely thin market, and this puts other thin markets to shame. And I'm talking about all of the index futures, all of the equity futures right now. So NQ, the S&Ps, the Dow, the Russell, everything. As we're talking right now, there's a flush from 682 to 650. That's 32 points in a snap. Again, this is the kind of stuff that can run you over. Some say it was Japan. Yeah, you're spot on there. The majority of reason of why this is happening is because the yen carry trade is being unwound right now. So what is the yen carry trade? I mean, try to simplify it as much as possible. But the yen was free to borrow, basically. There's 0% interest rates on the yen. So you borrow the yen and you use that currency to buy a bunch of equities with no debt, 0% interest rates on that. And then they bumped up the interest rates by a 0.25 point. And so now you have to pay back that debt at the rate. So you have to get out of your equity positions. And this is what you're doing is so all these equity positions are being rolled out of. You have Warren Buffett who sold out half of his stake in Apple, adding pressure into that. And then we also have Middle Eastern conflict. We had potentially an attack coming on Wednesday. They said, hey, here's the game plan. We're going to be attacking this country on Wednesday. So there's that. A lot of different things are happening right now. And we are in the risk of running into a recession now in the U.S. due to all of this. But this is going to be, like I said, one of the most extremely volatile sessions that you've ever seen. It's currently underway. So if you are going to trade this, I would highly recommend that you're doing this in an account that you're okay with losing, or that you're trading on the micros and not trading on the minis. Attack, why aren't they stopping the attack if they're aware of it? It's a very good question. And they may be preparing and bolstering their defenses, but yeah, I saw some news about that. There's an impending attack, so yeah. I don't understand why they announced the attack. Seems all coordinated. It does, doesn't it? Kind of weird. Why did Bitcoin crash? Same thing. The yen carry trade being unwound. All of that. Because all of the free money is not free anymore. There's 25 basis points of interest on that. And so they're going to unwind all of those assets that they went into with that debt-free yen. Is it true 4,000 troops have been sent to the Middle East? I have not seen that headline on my end. Just tuned in. What country are we talking about getting attacked? I believe it's... I don't want to speak out of turn here, but just make sure here. I believe it's Iran claiming that they're going to be attacking Israel. Yeah, that's what it is. Traded 2 to 3 micros today. Managed to get up to plus 3,500 on 150K combine. As soon as I put on 5 micros, I got wrecked. Would have hit daily profit target if not increased size on some trades. Yeah, that's a good lesson. The spreads, like I said, I mean, it's jumping around so much here. Let me see if I can pause this. Spreads are $4. $4. The spreads are $4 in the NQ here. How about the S&P? Let's see. How wide are the spreads here in the old S&P? They're not as bad. And the NQ is very wide spreads, but S&P not so bad. Scared to get in. I was doing really well last night till there was an 80-point bounce. Yeah, I mean, the whole thing is just extremely difficult. Kind of like playing Russian roulette. You could definitely have a profitable trade, but at what cost? You can really, you can make a quick buck in this market. I mean, we had that bounce back up and then 17,707 all the way down to 607. So 100-point retracement back down in minutes here. We're talking about minutes. These are moves that you'd see take all day long for them to transpire. Now they're happening in mere minutes here. So there are opportunities, but at what cost? If you're on the wrong side of it, you're going to bust your account. You're on the wrong side of it, you're going to have to reset your account. So if that's worth it to you, if you feel like gambling, because this is essentially gambling, go ahead and do it. I'm not going to stop you, but understand the risk that you're taking when you're trading a market like this. This is, if the market is not on your side when you put on a trade and you're incorrect and it bounces, whew, you're cooked. Best to not trade. Yes, Jack. That's kind of what I'm getting at. I think that today is, if you're trading on a funded account, I mean, if you were thinking about trading your XFAs today, you have to understand the risk that you're taking. And it has to be, you should really be thinking about this before you put on a trade. If you put on a trade and you're shocked that you get busted out almost immediately, you get stopped out, you hit max loss, whatever the case. If you're shocked by that and you see what's going on here, I mean, I got something to tell you here. You shouldn't be shocked. If you put on a trade and you lose, you shouldn't be shocked. Nothing should be shocking you if you're putting on a trade and you're losing today. If you're trading combines, well, maybe it's worth the risk for you. But if you're trading in the minis and you're getting your face ripped off, you're getting stopped out almost immediately, well, then, you can get screwed. Go ahead, Rip. Tell them this is known as the Widowmakers. Yeah, this definitely is a market that can learn you some things. Right there, we just had a very thin 20 handle bounce in a matter of, 10:33, 20 seconds. Now a 30 handle bounce, 20 seconds. So if the markets do go down enough, they're probably going to put on a short sale restriction rule, which means that if you want to open short the market, you have to do it on the offer. You can't do it on you can't short into the bid. The order won't go through. Now, I don't know how they're going to handle that if that's the case on the sim environment, because they might just turn off the trading, because I don't know how they'd actually manage that. But yeah, the short sale restriction rule is probably going to be on for quite a few equity names. Might already be on for Apple right now. But the XFA leaderboard is going to be plus 50K profits, potentially. Again, just because the market moved this much, you have to understand I'm sure there are some folks out there that were very profitable in their XFA, and then they got booty blasted because they continued to trade and they got their face ripped off on a bounce. Maybe they levered in, Right now, we are down 5% in the NQ and 3.6% in the S&P here. I'm looking at the S&P over on my end here. Top step, you aren't supposed to trade after the market is down 5%. That's news to me. Ever experienced NQ below 5% on Top Step before? No, I haven't. I've only been trading on Top Step for just over a year now, because I started last July. So no, I haven't seen that. What is the limit down number for NQ? I don't have that information. Does anybody have that? Limit down 7%. But what's the actual number on the NQ for that? Curious. Not allowed to trade 2% from the circuit breaker. Got it. Okay. Yeah. What's that? Is it 265? Okay, thank you. 265. There we go. Thank you, Charlie. Thank you. What were you trading before? Grips? Were you trading funded accounts or your own account? My own account. Always trade my own account. But it's Rips, not Grips. I think you're talking about my alter ego selling Grips. I'm actually Rips. It's a pleasure to meet you, Manrique. So we just have to rally to avoid 265 so we can keep trading. Again, I think this is a day where you just kind of pack it in, just kind of enjoy the show. I'm not really sure how they're going to handle the whole limit down situation. Let's see if we can, all this talk and no trading. Let's see if we can get a little trade going on the S&P here, since that one doesn't have that wide of spreads. Maybe like a one lot. Uh-oh, here we go. Yeah, just like a little one guy, See if we can get by without getting our face ripped off. Hold on, I got to change this to be copying over on the S&P, because right now it's set to copy on the NQ here. It's just a one guy. No big deal. Just a one guy. Hold on. Get this all. Get my hotkey copier over here. Oh, cool. There we go. Let's see if this works. They want live accounts flat at negative 5%. Yeah, because the margin requirements, too, are way up there. They are way up there. I got to switch this over to the S&P chart. 5174, big level to break here. See what happens if we can actually bust on through this to the other side. Did that work? Are we live? All right, let's see if we can break through 74s here in the S&P futures. A big level here. 74, monster level. 500 contracts to break through. Tickle, tickle. Big iceberg there, too. Hey, look at that. We broke through. See if we can find some continuation and carry down here. See how heavy they're fighting on the offer? Oh, nice. Look at that. How heavy are they pushing this back up into these 70s? Let's see. Oh, there's a big order right there. Oh my. Right there at 70. You see that? Some big size there at 70. Holy smokes. Let's see if we can defend that 74 level again. Looking for this to break down. I want to see 60s trading. 60 evens. What I'd really like to see. To the downside here. See if 70 is still being defended or not. Watching up at 74 as well. Somebody's buying up these 70s, surprisingly. I'm going to add to that for this flush down to 60. Looking for 60 evens to trade. Show me 60 evens. There we go. Give me a little bit of taster on that one. A little taster's choice. Just want to avoid the bounce now. Yes, they are minis, Otter. The S&P E-mini. That's what we decided to trade. I'm going to put my stream deck on my desk. Let this trade work itself out. Kind of want to move my stop a little bit, but just let it work, I guess. And it stopped out. Okay. Well, that was fun. Put us up on the day here. $5,000. There you go. Yeah, I should have moved my stop, though. Could have gave it a little bit more room. Could have moved my stop up to 74. Taking a little bit more heat on that. But I'm happy to trade the S&Ps this morning versus the NQ because the spreads are just so wide on the NQ there. Ooh, post-Manix, you got that from 73? Look at you. That's what I'm talking about, stepping up. That's good stuff right there. Hello, Rips. Is it just me or is it dangerous to trade NASDAQ today? Yes, 100%. It is extremely dangerous to be trading the NASDAQ. Magic Mel just passed another one. Look at you. Magic Mel's got that magic cooking. Love that. Nice work there, Mel. Sam Jacobs, you like danger? Ooh. It is a dangerous day, let me tell you. It is interesting there, that push up. A lot of people shorting that there still. Very interesting. Still, a lot of folks are very much short this market here. Are we allowed to even trade NQ on Top Step right now? I'm going to default to no, since we are below 5% here. S&Ps are flirting with down 4%. Why is it dangerous? The volatility. Very volatile. One pop could go overextended, and if you're short, you got to withstand the heat. If you're trading in the micros, then you should be okay. Just requested my first payout from Top Step. Way to go, Toby. Toby in the building. Am I on Top Step TV today? No, not until Tuesday. I'm on Tuesday. This is more concerning for the entire economy of our everyday lives. This is COVID market crash times 2. Or it's the yen carry trade unwind. Either way. What is the red line and the blue line? The red line shows the limit that Goldman is willing to take at its current level. So that is actually showing you live numbers of how much Goldman will support the bid here. The blue line is Morgan Stanley, and they are actually up on the offer. So you'll see those lines move based on whether or not Goldman or Morgan Stanley is pushing or pulling the market. So blue line is Morgan Stanley, Red line is Goldman. So are you on the red team or are you on the blue team? Locked out all of my XFAs before any trading to avoid temptation today. I like that. Very, very smart there. Passed my first combine thanks to you and Coach Dakota, but market environment keeps the XFAs on the bench for now. I love that, Umar. Nice work. Give it up for Umar. In the building. 42,000 negative delta on ES. That is right. Oh, my goodness. I just saw that. 42,229 negative delta on the NASDAQ. Only negative 3,000, surprisingly. There's those 60s. Oh, by golly, we missed it. Well, now that 60s have given up, I'm looking for kind of a little bit of a bounce that we could trade into, but I don't know if we're going to get that bounce. Wow, they're still yammering this thing. See what happens down here at these 50s. We're at 4.14% to the downside here and still running hot. See if we can mitigate sort of a bounce trade here. Try to add into this. Down at 56. They are kind of bidding this up a little bit. Let's see if we can get this wrap through 55. Watching. I need to see this flush through 55. That's what I'm watching for here. They're kind of pausing at 55. Nobody wants to be the first one in the pool. Okay, adding for this push through 55 now. Still kind of bouncing it here. Adding for that pull. Let's see if we can flush these 50s now. Nice. There we go. I'm going to cover that right there. Wow. Holy smokes. Holy guacamole. 12,600 now. Oh my God. The sky is falling. Holy smokes. I just wanted 50s and they gave me 42s. I was shopping at the 50 store. They said, hey, we'll give you 42s. Okay, I'll take them. Good stuff. Might hit that 7% before market open. Hey, if there's a dream out there, maybe we'll get it. I always get asked that question. You only trade NQ? Well, on days when we're down 7%, we trade the S&P E-minis, baby. 2008 all over again. We'll see. What levels are we trading back to? Let's go ahead and look at let's go to the daily chart here. So we are back at levels that we haven't seen since May. That's where we're at right now. Wow, they're trading 34s now. Holy smokeroonies. I mean, this is hot stuff right here. This is hot potato. 4.5%. I don't even know. Am I allowed to trade my live account on this? Or would they be upset? So you share your Democrats' investment versus Republicans' investment indicator on your chart. I don't. I don't think I'm touching my live account today. Yeah, I don't think I'm allowed to. I mean, with margin requirements where they're at, I mean, what if I don't want to get a talking to by Mick. But this thing is continuing to go. Problem is, I overshot the moon on some accounts. I'm almost at 160K balance on some of these accounts. So maybe I could trade another group of accounts here. Or just watch. We could just watch. I feel like job's finished for today. We did what we were going to do. We made it happen. You know? Hey, Steve, nice call. On the ticket there, my friend. Can't see anyone buying unless news is good. Yeah, I mean, it's going to take a lot to shift this market sentiment here. You have to understand how big of a deal that unwind is. It's like trillions of dollars. Well, yeah, probably like $1 trillion when you think about it. It's insane. This is how these markets function. And everybody, you know what's so funny about this too? Kind of gets me going every time. 3 trillion on Friday. Okay, so it was trillions with an S at the end. I'm not crazy. I don't know. I love days like today. I'm sorry. I know the market's melting down and people are losing everything. I'm here for it. I enjoy these types of days in the market because it's interesting. There's things happening, things going on. But it's interesting that you'll find on days like today where you'll have accounts that have been posting on Twitter or just in the ethos out there and posting that this is going to be the biggest down day. It's coming, the biggest crash. And rah, 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 rah. I guarantee you that those folks have been calling for this exact kind of down day or this kind of extreme flush. They probably caught 2 points. And then, I got it. They caught 2 points and then they called it a day, right? Because it's difficult, right? There's no like, everybody's waiting for it to happen and then, all right, we all ready here? Okay, on the count of 3, we're all going to short the market. Let's go. Boom. And then we short it, you know? Doesn't really work like that. We did do this in April, but not as extreme. Look at the daily chart over here. This is the S&Ps, right? This is the daily on the S&Ps. So we're back where we were in May. This is what we did in April. This is what we're doing right now. So while you are semi-correct, it's a little bit more extreme. Look at that. I mean, this is a little bit more extreme than what we saw in April. Witty says, just passed my first combine. Let's go, Witty. Holy smokes. Great job. Great trading. What are the top step rules for trading around a halt? I mean, I don't really know because I've only been on top step for a year and we have not been in an environment where it's pretty rare that you're going to see index futures halting, by the way, right? It's pretty rare. Could the services PMI bring us up for a good entry? Well, I don't think there's going to be very many good entries on the NQ. If you're going to trade today, I would say the S&Ps are better simply because of the spreads. S&Ps have, you know, we're going between 1 and 2 tick spreads here, whereas on the NQ, let me switch back over to the NQ. I believe that we're seeing like 16 tick spreads here. Go back to the NQ and see. You know, like 4 to 12 tick spreads on the NQ. So I think you're better off trading the S&Ps today if you're going to trade the trade the index futures. Only combines are allowed under the 2%. Okay, can't trade if at 5% down on top step because it's within 2%. Okay, fair enough. Well, thankfully we traded the S&Ps today. So there we go. Saw a 100 spread jump last night on NQ. My goodness. I was talking to one of our mods in here, good buddy, SW, also a great steakhouse here in Vegas. But talking to SW, he said that he saw the market move 300 points in, how long was that, SW? How long did it take the market, NQ, to move 300 points? A minute? 1 minute. Imagine if you're on the right side of that. Amazing. But if you're on the wrong side of that, oh, that'll ruin your day. Oh, that'll cook you. That'll make you really hurt. But yeah, I would say, you know, if you're going to trade the S&P, you might want to think about trading it soon because we're down 4.5% right now. So that window of opportunity to trade the S&Ps is closing. However, this is, again, an extremely risky trade. You could see, I'll go back to the 1 minute here. I mean, it looks like it's barely moving, but these are huge moves. Let me zoom in a little bit here. This was 51.28 and it bounced all the way to 48. That's 20 handles in the S&Ps. Let's see what happened over in the NQ. Same kind of deal. This was a low of 413 and it bounced all the way to 515. You're talking about 100 handles, 102 handle bounce. Again, this is just because the market's moving doesn't mean it's easy. Same thing over here. From here to here. That's a big move. That's a low of 588 and that bounced all the way to 711. That's insane. So just be careful out there, folks. That's what I want to caution you with. Again, be very, very careful out there because even though the market is moving, you're on the wrong side of it. It'll wreck you. I've turned off my hotkeys. I'm probably not going to trade anymore for this session. Couple reasons. Super volatile. Already hit my profit targets. And I don't want to risk not getting paid on trades. Like, let's just say I cracked open my live account. Like it was an ice cold blue mountain. And I traded that thing. And then Mick is calling me. Mick's like, hey, dude, what are you doing? Can't be trading your live account. I don't want to get a talking to. Travis says, yes, I'm definitely locking up. See y'all later, fam. There you go. Congrats on your day there, Travis. We'll see you next time. See you tomorrow. Are we prohibited to trade right now on our Top Step accounts? Well, on the S&P, I think you're fine. But on the NQ, it is a up in the air type of situation. I traded on the S&Ps myself. I didn't have any issues, but I'm probably done now. What's going on with the dollar yen right now? Let's see. JPY. Here we go. Holy. Yep. That'll do it. He had printed for you last night. Very nice. Made 1,200 from one move in the right direction. I'll call it a day. Nice work there, Maki. 5% doesn't apply to combines. Are we sure about that? Do we have confirmation on that? Can any of my mods in here confirm that? Does the 5% rule not count for combines? I mean, if that's the case, here's the thing. And this is going to sound a little wonky, but give me some rope on this. If you're the kind of person, combines are fine. Okay. If you're the kind of person that can't pass a combine, today might be your day where you just kind of, and again, if your financial situation is like $49 is a lot of money, this advice is not for you. But if you're the kind of person like, you get in the mix, like you throw some money around here and there. If you're that guy or gal and you're like, yeah, $49, that's a rip in the wind. I don't care. $149, that's what I tip my dry cleaner. It's no big deal. Maybe today's your day where you kind of just, you get it in there. maybe living in Vegas has changed my perspective on things a little bit, but maybe it's that day where you just kind of, you get it in there. Just send it in there and just see what happens. If you're balling, you're good. There you go. Nah, I'm kidding. But it's like, it's you're going to see these days come in the market, but they're not going to come often. But these are the days where it's like you're going to get rapid instant resolution. Like I got instant resolution on the two trades that I took to the downside. And I've took very little heat on those. So why are you making it sound dirty? Because, I don't want to. There's some people out there, $49 is a big amount of money to them. And I don't want to, put them in I don't want to put anybody down in the stream. Unless you're coming at my boy Dakota. Hey, what's up, Cammy Capital? How you doing, buddy? Everything but combines are supposed to follow the rule. Got it. Yeah, so that means I'm not going to be trading my live account today. Today is better than Christmas. See, I like that. That's some positivity I like to see there. Could also catch a bounce and get your face ripped off. There you go. Exactly. That's my point. It's like if $49 is a lot of money to you or $149 is a lot of money to you, yeah, don't just lock it up. Go home. Come back on another day where the market's not going ballistic. S&P is bouncing around like the NQ moves. That's what's crazy. Goolsby is yapping right now. He says Fed has been in a restrictive posture. Fed does not need to be forward-looking in making decisions. Okay. He's not a voter, by the way. Let's go back to the S&P over here. Could also short a bounce and make it your shortest trading day ever. Exactly right. JC says, holy sh**, what happened? Well, you know what happened, JC, is that the market makers said, listen, until JC shows up and rips chat, we're not going to bid this market. We got plenty of time. We're going to just sit here and wait. Everybody's waiting for you, JC. And now that you're here, I think the market can finally find a bid. 3K times 3 accounts, locking it up. Have a great day. Nice work, Ferrari Phil. There you go. Gold was moving like NQ during London session. Yeah. Again, these are the days that you're going to see happen in the market in your trading career, but they're not going to come often. These are very, very rare. Nancy just bought NVIDIA. How could this happen? I don't know. Let's do some giveaways, though, folks. We got 1,700 people in here watching. Go ahead and smash that lucky like button. We're up $12,600, trading some shorts here in the S&Ps. These were the trades that we took, and it's much lower now, but those are the breaks. That's just how it goes. Hey, Rips, a bounce of 17,350 is back from 419.24 where we bounced. Could be a long. I don't know. I just think that trying to find you have to understand, trying to bottom knife catch this market, whatever you want to call it, bottom bouncing, knife catching, standing in front of a freight train. I mean, I get it. It's fun to be contrarian, but generally speaking, on a day like today, the easier trades are going to be found on the short side. And if you want to trade a bounce, well, trade a bounce on a higher low. As Whitney Houston once said, bring me a higher low. Bring me a higher low. So if you want to follow that trading plan, you can always do that. You could trade gold. The circuit breaker for gold is much wider, and we are nowhere near it. There you go. Yeah, so there you go. There's a monster bounce, and it's like, dang it, I was just short right there, And that's the thing where it's like, you can get in front of that and get your face ripped off if you're shorting that. Steve Winwood? Yeah, it was, but Whitney Houston had a remix. Good catch there, Spastrick. You're right. You're spot on. It was Steve Winwood. He said, call on me and bring me a higher low. Goodness. Nice, Davey Edge. Just a cool 54,000 to start your day there. Bro Rips, I just used your link to buy combines and it works. Nice. How much of a discount did you get there, Knowledge Seeker? My man. Winwood was a visionary. I mean, that's some good, easy listening right there. I wonder how Steve's doing. Probably fat off those royalties. Margin call on you. Ready to hear Eddie and Hogue? Love those guys. Yeah, top tier. But yeah, let's get those likes up. I want to do some giveaways. Why don't we do, let's see here. We are at 332 likes. I tell you what, we get to 700 likes, we'll do a giveaway. That's less than half of you folks in here. I want to give away some free Top Step combines. This could be if you've traded them before, if you've never traded on Top Step ever, $265.25. Thank you so much there, Nick, for a tick. So $265.25 is the circuit breaker level. I think we might just hit that today. And what is it? 5,100 or 5,000, one spot 75. There you go. Okay. Welcome, Jinx, by the way. I didn't see that you joined the chat VIP, so welcome to you. Up 3,000 on my Express on the ES Trading 1 contract. Way to go, Arthur. Nice trading there, buddy. Buy one, get one free for me? Oh, I don't know. We are going to have a really spicy coupon code coming out for combines soon. It's just not out yet. I would say probably 3 months out, maybe less. We'll see. If ES traders were short down there, they would have no idea how to read the market. Yeah, I mean, look at, we were just talking about this. This is what's really, really difficult on a day like today. You know, you could short where I shorted and everything's roses, puppy dogs, and butterflies. But then you're like down here and you're like, it's going to break some more. We're going to break 5120. But you remember we talked about this. This is the Goldman line. This is the Morgan line. Goldman came in and said, not so fast. We see you combine traders out there. We're not going to let it happen. And then they go to face rip down. 40 handle bounce in the ES. This is crazy. 40 handle bounce in the S&P. My God. This is crazy. Holy smokes. It's nutso. Tranimal asks, just tuning in, are you going to be trading the ES more regularly on the stream? I could, if there's a demand for it. It's supply and demand, baby. If you want to see me trade the S&Ps, I'll trade them for you. I have no problem. Mr. Black Notebook says, hit a daily loss limit on my combine with this bounce. Yep, sorry to hear that, but that is the threat of trading on a day like today. You just never know when it's going to be that bounce that comes and says, not today, Junior. That's crazy. More ES? Yeah, sure. Why not? NQ Fine and Sport at the bottom of the ascending channel on the daily. Very well could. You know, maybe that's the lowest we go in 2024. You never know. I don't think it is, but I'm just saying. You never know when that time is going to be. Like nobody knew. Let's go to like the 15-minute bars. I mean, maybe somebody knew. Maybe somebody at Morgan knew. But nobody knew, for the most part, that, what is this? Tuesday, July 16th, 2024. Nobody knew that was going to be the high of the S&Ps. And everybody's talking about S&P 6,000 is going to go to 6,000, right? This was, look at the amount of liquidity right here, by the way. These are the volume bars here. Holy smokes. The high of that bar was 57.21 and a quarter. Nobody knew at the time, but there's somebody that probably still has a contract short from there. I know that there's a fund that has contract short from there. How much volume on that candle printed? 123,000 contracts. Look at that. So imagine if you were that guy or gal. Holy. Oh, man. Kind of a big elevator down from there. Or even if you were this person here, you know, you're caught at 5,600. Crazy. We really just ripped 250 points in minutes. Let's check the NQ. Let's see what you're seeing here. Did we really? Is that true? 250 points? Did we? Whoa, man. I mean, almost 200. But yeah, wow. And this is what's funny is that, like, you know, this chart doesn't look all that impressive until you start to look at the scale on the side here. This is 18,000. This is 17,300. This is where we bounced earlier. So technically, as Steve Winwood had cautioned us, we did make a higher low here. Turn on my magnet. Oh, I think I can, yeah. Boop to the boop. There we go. Look at that. We've made a higher low, ladies and gentlemen. Just took that 7,600 short. Crazy moves today. What are you trading over there, Renee? Oh, you took the 5,600 short. Oh, Malik. I see. Gotcha. 5,600 short. Yeah, there's a lot of folks who got that short there. And market went straight down. We are very close to running a poll. We're going to run a poll at 500 likes. At 700 likes, we do a giveaway. It's up to you folks. I try my best to give away stuff. Just have to get the likes in there to do it. That's it. Make it easy peasy. See if we can get this locked in here. There we go. So this is on the 1 minute here. Low of that candle was 491. No, that doesn't seem right. 351. And the low of this candle is 356. So pretty close. 5 handle difference. 362. I'm sorry. There you go. All right, we're at 500 likes. Let's go ahead and run a poll for you folks here. Should we do about the S&P or the NQ? Let's do it about the S&P. Will the ES end the day above or below And let's just say 51.50. We are cracking back down here. Okay. There we go. Go ahead and vote. Please vote with honesty. Your votes are anonymous. I'm curious what the temperature on the room is here. We are coming back down. And this is the most frustrating part about if you were short in this market. The market bounces right back up, takes you out, and now we're back probably where you opened your short, and you're sitting there like, I'm so frustrated. I'm so frustrated. Right now, the belows are dominating this poll. Got a lot of bears in chat here. Where's the crowd that says we're going to give back the entire move? Now that would be a sight to behold. I just don't know where that's going to come from. Let me rack my brain really quick. What could actually cause this market to retrace this whole move? Not much. World peace. This just in. All world leaders have agreed to world peace for the next 100 years. I don't know if that's Fed cut, nah. Rate cut, emergency rate cut, I still don't think that does it. Well, rate cut down to like what? 2%. Hey, now we're talking. Emergency rate cut to 2%? Maybe. That could be cool. Limit down. They're going to pause trading in the market. It allows trading houses, funds, brokerages, banks, allows everybody to get their ducks in order. But on a limit down, it turns on short sale restriction, which means that you can't short into the bid naked. You can't naked short. If you have an open position, you can sell into the bid, but you cannot open new short positions in the bid. You can only open them on the offer. 0.01%. I would be so ready to just hit up every bank I possibly could and get access to as much capital as I could at 0.01% interest rates. Oh my. Short sale restriction, I believe, happens on index futures as well. Am I wrong on that? I'm almost positive that we get the same rules where you can't short into the bid. Am I wrong on that? Let me see here. Does SSR apply to index futures? Let's see. Well, that doesn't help me. Yep, ES limit down at 5,001.75, and then what is it? 296. The exact number is 265 and a quarter in the NASI. When we trade express accounts on tops of X, I would say, you know what? You're probably better not doing that. S&Ps are down 4.5%, and NASDAQ's almost down 6% here, which is bonkers. Totally crazy. Tilt is 50-50 now. Yeah, you're going to see a lot of people who want to catch this falling knife, and some of them are going to be right, maybe even temporarily, or maybe we have some type of wild reversal here. How many lots did you trade in the ES? I traded 5, I think. Was the biggest position I had. Let me see. Let me just have a little gander here. What was the most I had? I think 5. 7? I'll have to go back and watch the game film. I was in the moment. I was having myself a moment. I was just in the zone. I was slotted in. Insane if green, lock it up. I like that, Nick, for a tick. 7? Okay. We did 7. We lived a little. Do they stop trading at minus 7%? They will temporarily, but then they're going to reopen. If you've ever traded small caps, you know about limit down, limit up. I mean, it's on, especially on smaller numbers, like if you're trading like a $2 stock or a $3 stock, they halt trading and then they turn it back on. And it's a normal functionality of the market. They introduced it after which crash did they start introducing the limit down rule? Was it the 2008 crash that they implemented that? Or was it? What was it? Anybody remember? When did they implement the halt rule? Was it 2008? No, not 1987. No way. 2008. Okay, I thought so. That makes sense. Is this a top 7 TV? 1987. Hold on. Now I'm getting 87s. No, they didn't come up with the halt rule in 87. No way. Hold on. All right. Now I have to Google this. Everybody's throwing me false positives over here. Was it September 11th? No. When did the market introduce the halt rule? Let's see. No way. Hold on. Circuit breakers did it when? When? 87 and 89. But when did they introduce it? Black Monday 87? No way. Oh my goodness. When did trading halt start? 88. Wow, I was way off. Good job, 87 folks in here. Top quiz. We're doing top quiz here on the Rips channel. I didn't think it'd been around for that long. Well, learn something new every day. Shows how little I know. That's crazy. They introduced Black Monday, 1987. Holy smokes. That's wild. Well, that makes sense that why 2008 wasn't even worse. 87. I was thinking it's 2008 that they introduced that because I remember it was halting in 2008. And I was like, oh, this must be new. Yeah, there you go. Why does it say 2001 then? No. Well, I have no idea then. I'm getting information that says it's 87, so nobody knows. Nobody really knows. The market just kind of does things and everybody just kind of does whatever. But is Dolby in here? Hold on. Dolby, not in here, are you? All right. Anybody still in a trade right now? Anybody? Curious? There was a halt in 2001, introduced in 87. Thank you. Yeah, I know somebody who was trading options right around September 11th, and the market was closed, and the options expired, and they couldn't do anything because the market was closed. So they lost all of the premium. They were right, too. Crazy, right? Spread is getting out of this world. Saw 7 points on the NQ. It's nuts. It's crazy town. Remember, folks, we get to 700 likes, we do a giveaway. And we start giving away. We'll do one at 700 likes, do one at 1,000. We'll do one at 1,300. How's that sound? Fair enough? We got almost 2,000 people in here watching. If you want free combines, smash the lucky like button. Simple as that. Do you do private streams in the Clubhouse too on Discord? Yeah, when we finish up here, that's where we trade. And we've been on a heater, by the way. We've been only really trading the live account in the Discord. We've been on a heater. It's been going really, really well. I might be on yesterday's best leaderboard for today on today's Top Spot program. We'll see. If I hit like, will the market go up? Depends. Can't answer that question. It does depend though. Introduced in 88, 87, and first halt after introduction was 9. Okay. So there you go. So there wasn't a halt until September 11th. And then the next one is, okay, so that makes sense. So they introduced the halt rule and then they never got to use it. That makes more sense to me. Thank you for that, Lost Trader. That makes well more sense to me. Went short to stop the bleeding because I always found the bottom. Uh-oh. Hopefully you're staying safe out there. I mean, the NQ, if you're trading the NQ, you have to expect volatility. These spreads are enormous. They're crazy. Let's go over to Bookmap and watch NQ for a little bit here. Look at how wide those spreads are. You ought to know what you're getting into if you're trading this. Look at that. That is a big old gap there. Hey, Rips, if I do a 10K withdrawal, do I get sponsored on the TV show? Yes. Yes, you do. Yes. Hey, Rips, do you think that this crazy move on the last 2 weeks are related with some news? No reveal for now, like war conflict. Well, it's the... we talked about it at the top of the show. We talked about it. It's basically people were buying the yen. They were borrowing the yen at nearly zero interest rates. Bank of Japan hiked rates from 0 to quarter point. And all of that free money is coming to an end. So they're unwinding from their equity positions, which is causing this roll. That's what most people are pointing into. Because you're borrowing in yen. You're paying 0% rate on that, near zero. And then now it's a quarter point. So got to roll on out of that. You think more people pass or blow accounts in days like this? I would say blow, 100% blow. It all seems easy in hindsight, right? It seems easy in hindsight, but look, like, okay, right there, that move right there. It's coming down, it's coming down. Let's just say you're short there, 490. You just got baked 40 points in your face right there in seconds. 40 points in your face, in the face. Now 50. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, that's nuts. Of course there's people blowing their accounts. It's nuts. Yeah, the carry trade, exactly right. The yen carry trade. Blue 3 evals, so blow. Yeah, I mean, again, in hindsight, this all looks super easy. But then you start to realize, like, this little move right here, this tiny little move looks tiny, but it's not tiny at all. 92 to 32, that's 40 points in your face. 40 points is a lot. It's $800 on one contract. Super hard to trade this. Yes. This is why I recommend, if you are going to trade it on the S&Ps where you don't have spreads wider than a city bus. Crazy. If and only if you caught shorted openings, you are Gucci. Else it's very difficult. 100%. You nailed it on the head there. Right now, the belows still have it. 47% are saying the S&P was going to end the day below 5150. Right now, we're trading 5144. So get those votes in. We are at 652 likes. Like I said, we get 48 more likes. We're going to do the first giveaway, and we're not going to stop there. I'm going to continue blowing out free combines. Going to keep trading, Rips? You're done for the day? A good question. We'll see. Probably, I forgot to have my P&L up. I'm sorry. But, yeah, I don't know. Today seems like I did the job that I wanted to do. I got my points. Do I really want more points? We'll see. We'll see. You're going to have to stay in and tune around, or stick around and tune in and see what we do here. By the way, we were talking about that short on the NQ there. Again, just ripping and rallying here up to 560. What were the lows here? We're down at 431. So 130 handles back up. Just walking it back up here. Hello, Rips. I took advantage of the drop and hit goals on 3 combines. Nice work there, Jose. Yes way, Jose. That's what I'm talking about. Just pass another combine and keep in reserve. There you go, Wicked. Like I said, you're going to see people that are going to be passing this. If you're on the right side of these moves, not so. Great. Fantastic. If you're on the wrong side of these moves, youch. Probably have a little chapped behind. Margin calls this morning. Think about all those put sellers on. Oh my God. You know what's crazy? There's a bunch of people on social media who just sit there and they wax on and on and on. They say, oh, you don't know about selling options? You don't sell options naked? What are you? What are you, new? I sell options naked. It's the easiest money I've ever made. Uh-oh. Well, not today, Junior. Oh, there's a lot of naked sellers who are going to have to owe their brokerages some money if the brokerage didn't close them out yet. But those people always get me where they're like, oh, you don't know about selling puts? You don't know about this money hack? It's the infinite money glitch. Until a day like today happens. It's crazy too, because Theta Gang, they said they're like, oh, you don't know about Theta? Oh, you're one of those people who buys calls? Well, I'm the person selling them to you. Oh, well, you must have the equities to back those contracts, right? No, I sell them naked. Yeah, those people. It's crazy. Those people, they have those days where they're going to learn. It's just crazy. They do this for like $2,000 a month. And nothing can ever go wrong. It's easy. Yeah, those people are not having a good day. They're going to be butt naked today. Well, it depends on which brokerage that you're trading on. When I was trading SPY contracts on my brokerage, I was trading them. I would trade on TD, but then I'd trade on boutique brokerages. There was one time when it was like 5 minutes to the close and I had like 1,200 SPY contracts on, and the notional value at the time, I think, what was SPY trading? I don't know. Let's just call it 400. So 1,200 contracts times 100 times 400. So notional value of $48 million. And they have to take delivery of those contracts if I don't close 15 minutes after the close. And my phone kept blowing up. It was a profitable trade. I think I made like 20, 30 grand on the trade or something like that. But they're calling me. And finally, I closed the trade, I don't know, like a minute after the close or something like that. And they're calling me. They're like, you can't be carrying this much notional value. I'm like, dude, I'm always going to close my contracts. And if I don't, like, go ahead and close them for me. And they're like, yeah, but that's not what we do here. And they weren't very happy about that. They weren't very happy about that at all. So word to the wise, if you are going to be trading contracts into the close, make sure you work with a brokerage that's either going to close them for you or that you're going to be closing them. And if you lose internet connection, get ready to take delivery of quite a few contracts there. Dakota started trading on his mom's TD. I don't know about that. I have not heard that rumor myself. How close are we, by the way? We're at 697 likes. Oh my. The 1,000 daily loss limit is hard to work with. Yeah, and that's why I always trade on the 150K accounts. I don't think 1,000 is enough. Two more likes. He mentioned it 4 months ago. I mean, he shouldn't be talking about it. You're not allowed to trade somebody else's account. He said it himself. Oh my. Everyone and their mom. Oh, wow, we did it. We hit 724 likes. We did it, folks. All right, I'm going to end the poll right here now. Let's do our first giveaway. I have a good keyword that we can use here, by the way. Okay, so if you don't know, this is your first time here to the Market Clubhouse live stream. Welcome. Good to have you with us. Welcome. We're a good family here. We have a knucklehead that breezes through the door every now and again, but then we shellac them and we give them a mushroom stamp and we send them on their way. But for the most part, our family in here is rock solid. I love all of you. But let's do a giveaway here. Here we go. The way that you qualify, right there, it says Twitter and Instagram, @SellingRips. @SellingRips is where you follow me on Instagram, on Twitter. Very, very simple to do. It's free to follow on there. We're trying to get to 10,000 followers on Instagram. Wow, what a bounce, by the way. We're trading almost 17,600 in the NQ here. Okay, so step one, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter. If you are not following me there, you will be immediately disqualified from the giveaway, and I don't want to see that. Step two, there's a join button right down below, which says join. I know, join button that says join, crazy. But if you do join the VIP chat club, you get 10x more luck to win these giveaways. It's up to you. You also get access to emojis and other fun stuff. Your name's green. Answer your questions if you have any questions. Is that King Dakota in chat? Oh my. But anyway, so those two things. And I'm going to call your name if you win. You're going to type in a keyword. If I select you, well, if Nightbot selects you, then you just need to type in whatever your username is. That's it. Very, very simple. Very, very easy to do. Now, how do we find our first keyword? Well, that's easy to do. All we have to do, hold on, it's loading. Hold on, let me type in the keyword first. All you have to do is click this link. Very, very simple. You click this link. There is a teal word. It's the first teal word on the page, like Tiffany blue. The first Tiffany blue word on the page. All you have to do is type that in one single time. This is the first Tiffany blue word on the page. If you type that in, you're entered into the giveaway. Simple as that. First Tiffany blue word. Oh, I'm seeing some people get it. Very, very simple. Yeah, there we go. That is the keyword, ladies and gentlemen. Keyword is risk. There we go. Why is that over there? There we go. Hello. Keyword is risk. Type it in one single time. That's all you need to do. And then once we get up to 500 or so eligible people, we'll do the giveaway. We'll do the drawing. This is for a free Top Step Combine. And if you win, remember, just tell me what your username is. I'll find out whether you're following me on Twitter and Instagram. And if you are, I'm going to message you and boom, job done. Just like that. Oh, and by the way, there is something too. When you click that link right down here, it says cookies. You just click accept all right there. You just click that little blue button. Helps out tremendously. It's how you show your love for the stream. All right, folks, type the word risk one single time. And by the way, this bounce is nuts. Anybody trading this bounce here? This is insane. Anybody catch that bounce? Anybody in Clubhouse catch that? So everyone doing the wheel strat is FTX. Wheel strat, no good. Acumen caught it. Nice. Just sold it here. Nice. Out West got it. Dragon Spec got it. Nice. It's good time to be a bottom picker. It was basically we made that higher low and then we just went to Rally Town. Look at that. Steve Winwood in the house. My goodness. I want to see us give back the entire move. Let's go for it. All 1,000 points. Let's give it all back. Oh my. Doomslayer recovered 1,700. Nice. There you go. Hey, Rips, what's the light, shady thing on Bookmap around the volume bubbles? That's liquidity. That's liquidity stacks. The darker the color, the more liquidity. It's a heat map. There you go. All right, folks, just type in the word risk, and we'll get this party going here. This is the first giveaway. And then once we get to 1,000 likes, we'll do the next giveaway. Simple as that. 478 people are in here. Remember, just type in the word risk one single time. That'll get your motors revving there. Ribs, can I separate the entries I take in the same asset to be independent and manage them independently in NT, like buy one at 19? So I don't think that you can, but you can break up your stops. I don't think that you can. There's probably an add-on that allows you to do that, but I don't think that you can. Right? Okay, one more person will do this. There we go. We got 500. All right, I'm going to roll this. Remember, folks, if I call your name, you're going to just type in whatever your username is on Twitter and Instagram, and then I'm going to go make sure you follow me, and then that's it. Job's finished. Here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2. Good luck, everybody. Boom. Adriana Gonzalez, you have won the free Top Step Combine. We're going to put a minute on the clock. I'll give you a couple more seconds here before we put a minute on the clock. But all you have to do is type in your username, no @ symbol, whatever your username is over on Instagram or on Twitter. Congrats to you, Adriana. You have 1 minute on the clock starting now. You have 1 minute to claim your free Top Step Combine. Congratulations to you, Adriana. Hey, look at that. Wild World 420. Blaze it. Let's see if you're on Twitter first. I always check Twitter first. I prefer the follows on Instagram. All right. I think it's Instagram. Let's see here. Wild World 420. Blaze it. Wild World 420. I think you've typed it in wrong. I do have Instagram. You didn't know I have Instagram? I just talked about it. Wild World 420. So here's the problem that I'm running into. This account doesn't exist. Wild World 420 does not exist. So, right. Oh, with an underscore. Okay. Let's try that one. Wild World 420. Okay. And you don't follow me. Welp. You know what that means, folks. We're going for the reroll. Here we go, folks. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and rolling. Micah Ellis in the building, channel member. You love to see it, folks. You love to see it. Micah Ellis. What is your username on Twitter or on Instagram? Congratulations to you, Micah. Good to see you in here. Come on down, it's time to party. Yo, what's up, Micah? It's time, it's your time to shine. Give me that username. Come on down, Micah. You got this. I'm put you on the clock starting now. Hey, there we go. Jamie Trader 1. Let's see. Checking on Twitter first. Hey, look at that. You follow me. Give it up for Micah Ellis in the building, ladies and gentlemen. You see how easy that was? Micah in the building. That's what I'm talking about. All right, I'm going to send you a message right here and now. And you have been booked for your flight to Hawaii. First class, seat 2E. Yeah, Adria, I'm sorry, Adria, you got to follow the rules. Come on down. I mean, you had a 1 in 1,800 shot there. Like, come on. Come on. All right, did you get that, Micah? Did you get that? Did you get that, my friend? Adrian, smash your keyboard. Boy, I hope not. Oh, good golly. Next giveaway is at 1,000 likes, folks. So yeah, if you want to do another giveaway, we just pump those likes up a little bit more and we'll get it going. I would not have the stones to do more than 1 or 2 in a live account. Yeah, I mean, if you're on the wrong side of this, I mean, even if you're trading 1 mini in the live account, it's going to be nutso. Absolutely nutso. Crazy town. All right, Micah, you got my message? Watch out for scammers. I have the blue check mark, so just make sure you're talking to the right rips here. Even the S&P is being nuts. Yeah, I mean, I would not be risking live money in this market on a Top Step live account because I don't know that you can, and I don't want to get a talking to from Mick. So it's just best to lay off. The market's going to be open Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday this week, so you're not missing much, right? What subscription should I get for Bookmap? I use, for my data, I use the Rhythmic CME package. And that comes in at $40 a month. Now, you can get the whole kit and caboodle, which will give you NYMEX, COMEX, and all of the other funsies. That one comes in for the bundle. You get the old bundleese of rice for, I believe, $110 a month. But that's if you trade all of those asset classes, right? If you're only trading the S&P and the NQ, the RUSSI, yeah, you only need the CME, $40 a month. Now, there's some confusion sometimes with the Bookmap because they do have a lifetime option, but the lifetime option is only for their software, not for the data that you need to power Bookmap. How worth it is it, Bookmap? I feel like this is for scalpers. Oh, no, it's great for confirming technical analysis, right? It's great for so many different things. It's a great way to have a visualization of what the liquidity in the market looks like. And that's not something that's easy to come by. I took one paper trade and just closed it too fast. I think I'm walking today. Did my most dirty work last night. How'd you do, Mr. Wicks? Overall, where are we sitting on the day? Can't wait to start using Bookmap, but I told myself I'd wait till I could use my trading to pay for it. I love that. Yeah, wait until you get a payout. It's not cheap. Right? Bookmap, what do I pay? I don't know. $100, $200 a month, something like that for Bookmap. So you got to want it. You got to want it. It's not something where it's like, oh yeah, whatever. Just grab this thing and who cares? You got to want it. Any way to do a quick 5-minute training session sometime in the future? Training sometime. I mean, we do hours of trading here on YouTube together as a family. Why don't you pay for lifetime? It's a good question. Maybe I should just get the lifetime package. That's a very good question. I haven't really thought about it. I probably should just get it. I don't know why I don't have the lifetime package for Bookmap. DJ Wild says, order flow doesn't work. Well, the beauty of the markets is that what works for you may never work for me. What works for me may never work for you. It's a bold statement. Order flow doesn't work. What if you have a trader that's only been trading on order flow for 25 years and they're insanely profitable? Does that statement still ring true? Does order flow not work? Everybody is different, right? Nick for a tick. Look at that. My tax return says order flow works. Uh-oh. Got him.
Headshot.
Got him.
Nope.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Got him.
I bought that when they released it years ago for $500, Bookmap Lifetime. Nice, Niels. There you go. It's pure luck. You see that, Nick, for a tick? It was you're just it's pure luck. You're a lucky guy. Lucky guy. Saw order flow of a big boy buying VIX calls on Thursday. Ooh, 22 cents. Yeah. What's the VIX at right now? Let's have a look. I haven't seen the VIX in a hot minute. Where are we at right now? Oh my God. Look at the VIX. Holy cow. Oh my God. That is insane. Yeah, I think that person's up a couple bucks, Nick. Holy smokes. That is insane. It's been a while since we've seen the VIX go completely vertical like that. That is hot stuff right there. VIX small bounce. Slight little uptick in the VIX today. Oh my God, up on 135%. No big deal. We were up, what, 22% on Friday or something like that? 50%? Wasn't it up like 50% on Friday? He's up just a few shrimp at an off-the-strip buffet in your neck. Just a couple shrimp there. Last time VIX was March 2020. Let's see. Let's go to the daily here. Oh boy, yeah. That was when it was hot stuff, March 2020. That was the last time we were here at these levels, believe it or not. Almost back there in 2015. Oh boy. Yeah. Crazy times. I mean, you can see how choppy the VIX is. It's pretty rare that you see a congruent movement like that unless you're talking about outlier days like this. Big old days. Crazy. I mean, that might be the biggest single day in VIX that we've ever had, right? The range on that. 23 to 65. Whoa. Hot stuff. Absolutely insane. Remember the limit down? Yeah, limit down was crazy town. There's a clip that goes around about that limit down day. Crazy town. Absolutely nuts. We are 37 likes away from doing another free Top Step Combine, by the way. 37. Should I get the global package for Bookmap? You don't need Global Plus, but you do need Global if you want to have futures coming through. So you don't need Global Plus, but Global's the move. If you want to do like the MBO package, icebergs and all that, get Global Plus. But my recommendation, use the coupon that we have. Give yourself some time to try it out. Nightbot's going to post that for you, but give yourself some time to try it out. See if it works for you. You might get Bookmap and be like, this is the most distracting pile of garbage I've ever used. That might be your experience. My experience with Bookmap has always been, I love it. I want some more of it. But some people out there, they don't like Bookmap. It's too much going on. You have like, there's somebody in here that said, order flow doesn't work. That person probably will never like Bookmap. That's okay. Hey, Rips, I bought a Top Step Combine last night. It is still not arrived. Should I mess the Top Step or just wait? Anybody else having the same experience as Ethnos here? Davey? Pat? Okay. I would just wait. Okay. Cool. Okay. Yeah, just wait. Don't start flooding support. If it's a known issue, it's a known issue. I mean, it's a shame. I mean, I'm sure there's something's going on over there. Didn't get my reset on rebill. They know. Okay. Yeah, don't flood support. Support is only going to get better at Top Step. They're hiring out the wazoo for support, so just bear with them. Just have some patience. My update took 7 days, a torturous long 7 days, but hey, it got resolved, right? Yeah, just be patient. They're trying to up their support squad. By the way, we got 1,000 likes. All right, let's do another giveaway. Yeah, just have patience. I get it. It's frustrating. I know. It's not fun. I understand. Totally get it. Okay, let's do giveaway keyword, channel member, 10x the luck. All right, here's the keyword, ladies and gentlemen. Here it comes, coming in hot, right here and now. Bingo. Type in that keyword. Remember, don't make the same mistake that Adriana made. You have to be following me on both Instagram and Twitter, because I'm going to check. Instagram is at Selling Rips, John. It's going to pop up right here. Wait for it. Wait for it. Boom. At Selling Rips. I've been posting a lot more on the stories, and I'm going to continue increasing that, as well as doing some more YouTube stuff. So stay tuned for that. The Instagram stories actually get quite a few views. I'm shocked by that. I have almost 7,000 followers on Instagram. My average viewership on my stories is 2,500 views, which is pretty good. So I feel like the folks, ladies and gentlemen, have been really enjoying those Instagram stories. So 2,500 story views for having 6,500 followers, I think it's pretty good. It's like a 30% or something. What is that? 2,500 into 6,500. What is that? 38%. Alan, up 3,500. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Hopefully trading in the Top Step stuff today. Love to see that. Limit down is the keyword, ladies and gentlemen. Type in limit down into the YouTube chat. Make sure you're following me on Instagram. Make sure you're following me on Twitter. Limit down is the keyword. What if we get limit down today? Boy, wouldn't that be something? We were flirting with it, but then we had a nice little rebound here, trading almost up back at 17,700 in the NQ here. Limit down is the keyword for a free Top Step Combine. This is for you folks. We have the market opening in about 7 minutes here, 7.5 minutes. Oh, it's going to be a doozy. It's going to be fun to watch this. What if the market just goes no bid? Wouldn't that be something? I don't think it's going to happen, but good golly. I had a lot of folks saying that the market's going to end up much further down today, and the number was 51.50. We're trading 51.79 now. So limit down is the keyword. We will do this drawing here in about 15 more seconds. We'll give it 15 more seconds here. 15 more seconds. Yeah, that bounce in the NQ. My goodness. Question becomes, do we start finding sellers again at 17,700? 5150 was a great album. Who was that 5150 album? Let's see. How do I not know that? Oh, Van Halen. What was the, it was like OU812? OU812, Van Halen, wasn't it? Yeah, OU812. And then what was the other one? Like the FU one? What was that one? He had some really good album names. Van Halen. What was the FU one? He had a really funny one, but I don't know why I can't remember it. Yeah, for unlawful carnal knowledge. Thank you, Trader Dude. Bang, you nailed it. That was epic. For unlawful carnal knowledge. That was the one. Great. Yeah, Van Halen, hilarious. All righty, folks. Here we go. Let's do the giveaway here. We got 418 eligible users. Remember, if you win the giveaway, just type in your username. I'm going to check if you're following me, and that's it. And we party. Here we go, folks. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cadell in the building. Cadell's been a member in here for a hot minute. What's your username on Instagram? What's your username on Twitter? Hey, look at that. See how fast that was? You learned something from Cadell over here, I'm telling you. Let's see here. There you are. Congratulations to Cadell. You do follow me. And look at this. This is your second time winning. See? Isn't it awesome being a channel member? I love it. All right. I just sent you a message again. Same message as last time. Congratulations to Cadell. And folks, I think that's going to be it for our morning show this morning. You know, the best place to continue watching things is over on Top Step TV's YouTube channel. It really is. I promise you. It's the good stuff. That's where they're hiding all the good stuff, by the way. I think Nick for a Tick is going to be on for today. I'm going to be on there tomorrow. Wow, the market 670 to 615. Holy cow. Okay, all right. So yeah, we're going to end our day up $12,616 on some ES trades this morning. Go ahead and go drop a rips raid over at the Top Step TV YouTube channel. Folks in Discord, don't go anywhere. I can't promise we're going to trade anymore today, but hey, we're going to hang out and listen to some music. We're going to chill and see if we can, I don't know, do something. We'll have some fun. All right, folks, thanks for tuning in here on YouTube. Congratulations to our 2 winners. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll be back here tomorrow, 8 a.m. sharp, right here on YouTube. Same channel, same place. I'll see you then, folks. Have a great day. Be careful out there because, it's going to be crazy. Tomorrow should be very interesting as well. This whole week should be interesting, but brace yourselves, buckarooskies. Take care, everybody. I'll see you bright and early at 8 a.m. Eastern time tomorrow. Take care.